Hi, you watch Professor Plays. I talked about this briefly in one of my previous videos. I want to do a quick run through, put together a factory using the latest blueprints and look for problems. And I'm going to show you how I do that. This is also the how I make my blueprints, some of the tools I use. So let's go to mods. I think I've got them all loaded. I use Creative Mod. Hey, I've got a favor to ask. If you know what Creative Mod is, if you're familiar with what we're talking about here, and you have a mod you like better, just let me know in the comments, and I'll take a look at it. I've been using this one forever. I mean, I don't use any others because I've used this one so much, but I have played around with the editor extensions, and I just haven't used it enough to be fluid with it. So I'm sticking with Creative Mod for this video. But let me know if you like editor extensions better, or if you like something different. So I'm using Creative Mod. You can see the info there. You can pause the video, and if you want info on these, landfill everything, which you can put landfill everywhere. Rate calculator. Probably don't need vehicle snap, but I left it in there. And water fill, you can put water anywhere. That's what I'm using for mods. And let's do new game. I don't want trees or water or cliffs. I don't want enemies. I don't want pollution. And that's fine. And I like a green world. I think it looks better when you do screenshots. That's probably okay there. But let's try getting even more green. Yeah, you can change the sliders here on the terrain and get more green. I'll just do a couple clicks up here. It'll be fine, I think. There we go. Well, yeah, that's okay. That's okay over here. This will be fine. And let's do that. Yes, with cheats. And let's find an empty spot. Here we go over here. This is fine. I just need some land with nothing in the way, like this. Okay, this is good. So my typical factory, I would start with bus, like this, and I don't want to build on top of these mines. It just for taking screen captures. I don't want a copper mine behind the belts, for example. Can I find a spot here that doesn't have resources? I think this over here might be okay. Yeah, here we go. This will work. Okay. Give me that blueprint again. So this is my Boss 1.0 blueprint. And let's put that one right there, like that. And that will work. Okay. You can see the mod, the creative mod. I put the blueprint down and it builds it instantly. You don't need this stuff in your inventory. It just builds it. I'm not going to do smelting. I think everybody knows how to do smelting, or you can certainly find information on how to do smelting. I'm just going to do the bus material. So creative mod, when you go to your construction menu, you've got this creative tools up here, and it has in there sources. So there's fluid source, there's matter source. So give me a matter source, and matter source you can create whatever you want. So I want iron plates. So you just click there and you say I want some iron plates. So there's iron plates. I don't need my constant combinators now. So give me a copy of this. Oops. So there's iron plates. And then I want copper plate. And there's copper plate. So you can see how convenient it is to use tools like that for testing blueprints. Circuits, I probably should build those in this part of my blueprint, so I'm going to leave those there. Iron ore, I want iron ore on the bus. I'm not going to go out and mine iron ore for the testing. I'm just going to say, give me some iron ore. So there's iron ore. Same thing with stone. Give me some stone. Stone. Stone brick. I'm not going to smelt stone brick. I don't think we need to worry about smelting stone brick. Let's just put that in there. And steel, yeah, we could smelt steel. You can decide what you want in terms of what you want to experiment with building or not building. Plastic, I probably should build plastic. Probably should build sulfur and batteries. So these things I'll build. The refinery, yeah, we probably should test these too in the refinery. So I'll make these fluids in the refinery. So I don't need to make these things. Well, should I smelt the steel? No, I'm not going to smelt the steel. Well, maybe I should. I don't know. Should I smelt the steel? Yeah, okay, let's skip smelting the steel. I'm pretty comfortable that my blueprints for steel smelting are okay. We'll just do this. Like that. And these things we will build these. Like that. Okay, so normally when I'm making a factory, I start with, what do I start with? My mini mall? I think I probably start with the mini mall. So here's the mini mall. Let's put that down here. Like that. Well, I'm going to need some power, so you could build a power plant if you wanted to, or you can use your creative tools. And creative tools has power sources. Let's just use one of those power sources. So active energy source, we'll use one of those. And let's put you out of the way here, so you won't be in the you won't be in any screen captures that we do. There, now we have power. Let's give you some material. Give me this. You or steel. Oh, I forgot to set my toolbar. Let's see, this is belt. This is underground. This is splitter. Okay. What were you? Steel. You were steel. And notice I did not have a splitter in stock, but it still placed it. So you don't need to worry about having them. You instantly get them. Okay, so then copper. One thing, and so I'm experimenting, right? I'm experimenting with my blueprints. I'm making changes to my blueprints. And one of the things I've been thinking about lately is, do I want these belts side by side like that? It seems like when I'm going up here and grabbing the material, there's always an issue with one of them. Is it this one? This is copper. Let me put this up here and let's see if there's an issue. It's like there's not enough room sometimes to put this up here. Yeah, that was fine. Maybe it was iron. Who has the issue? This one? Yes, this one. So when you're first getting started, you don't have all these belts of iron plate. And you want to put iron plate down here. This is the one that, so normally you would look like this when you're getting started, right? You might have one belt of iron plate like that. Oops, if I could ever get on the spot here. You might have one belt of iron plate, and because of this horizontal spacing on these belts, you might have this situation where you need to get iron plate into there, right there. And so how do you do that? You've only got one belt of iron plate. You know, this one's not up there. You're just getting started. How do you get that in there? Do you put it here? You can't put it there. Do you put it there? Do you put it here? So those are the sorts of things that I like to play test when I'm doing these. And what I've been doing lately is putting this belt or putting the splitter here and then doing this and then putting an underground here like this. So then you don't have anything coming out of there. So then I've been putting this one back here like this. Is that too confusing? Maybe that's too confusing. So then maybe what I should do when I'm doing the playthroughs is I should start by putting my belt balancer as the very first thing. Maybe I should do that. So then I would take these and put them back here and put my balancer up here like this. And always have the balancer up there like that. So that what that does is, let me show you, I'll build this balancer here and then we'll put some iron plate in there. If you start with a balancer, you always have 4 belts now with iron plate on them. So even if you just have one source of iron plate like there, you're going to get iron plate all over the place. See? So that's a good way to do it too. And then if you do that, and you come to a situation like this, you'll get iron plate continuing. You'll tap, this second belt will be the iron plate that goes down here, and this bottom belt will be the iron plate that continues. So you can decide what you want. This is how I do it in my factories. I always put a balancer in there. So that's probably a good thing to do. It's probably a good thing to put a balancer in there like that. So we'll do that. I should do the same thing up here for copper too then. Give me this balancer. Let's put a balancer up here on copper. And then let's do this. Like that. There. So there's those. Maybe I should add those balancers to the blueprint, because this what did I call this? Bus 1.0. It does not have balancers in it. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should add balancers to the Bus 1.0 blueprint. That might not be a bad idea. Let me think about that. Give me that bus. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I'm not sure everybody's going to want those. But that's what I would recommend, is putting a balancer in there on your copper and iron. But everybody might not want that, so I'll leave them the way they are. Okay, so are you all running now? There's my mini mall, and it's doing stuff. Okay, and then I would want labs. Okay, the labs can go here. Do I normally put labs first and then mini mall? What do I normally put first? Labs first? Maybe I put labs first. Well, what should I put first? Probably. So if you've watched, when I'm doing my playthroughs, I start with, do I even have that one? Yes, I start with this. So when I'm doing a playthrough, I start with this. And this takes me through all of the red science normally by the time I'm going out and getting rid of bugs and stuff. That build gives me all of my red science research. You just put iron plate in here. Give me some iron plate. You put iron plate in here, like this. And you put copper plate in the machines. Give me some more copper plate. Like that. So just hold copper plate, and then you can do control right mouse and drag across. And that puts copper plates kind of, it doesn't evenly divide them, but it puts some copper plate in there. And now it's running. It's running science. You just put iron plate in there and throw some copper plate in there. That's what these are telling you to do. These constant combinators are just saying you need to put you need to put copper plate in here and in here and in here and in here. Okay, you can play with this. You can make it different. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. Remember, this is early game. I don't want to build belts. I don't want to build iron chests. What are the fewest number of parts I need to build here to get some science running? That's what this is, right? You could put belts, and you could have these machines fed by belts, but I don't need that. I just need to get some science going, and then I'd probably do either lab, chain, or mini mall. Okay, this is fine. Let's do mini mall, then let's do lab chain. So lab chain will be next, and that would look like this. Like that. Okay, you don't have power, so there's something I need to fix. Okay, so you need power. If lab chain looked like that, does that tile properly? No, you need to be lower. You should be there. Does that tile properly? That tiles properly. So let me update my lab blueprint. So sciences, lab chain, select new contents, give me this. Okay, and this is lab chain. This is version. What is this version? Okay, save blueprint. Okay, now, did you update? Yeah, so now it's updated. Now, does that work better? Do you match that one? Yes, and now if I put one here, does it tile correctly? Yes. No. I got the sidewalk in there. How did I get the sidewalk in there? Let's try this again. I don't want sidewalks in my blueprints. Lab chain, select new contents. Okay. Save blueprint. Snap to grid. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Save blueprint. Okay, now do you work correctly? Do you line up with that one? Yes. Do you tile correctly? Yes, there we go. So now the power lined up correctly? Yes. Okay. So now you can use this lab chain just like that. And then what I do, you can put as many of those as you want. And then I would typically maybe put one more. I don't know. It's up to you. Like that. And then I would put maybe off to the side. We don't have to, but obviously I would put labs off to the side as well. It looks like I was standing in the way when I did that one. Oh, and now it didn't work correctly. I was in the way. I was standing there. Now it's correct. So you could put, you could copy this and then make it grow to the right like that as well. Oh, except I didn't get the power, did I? Try that again. I missed the power pole when I copied it. Let's try that again. I didn't get it again. Oh, I got the power, but I need this lab, this row, column of labs as well, so I can line them up. There we go. So maybe like that. There. You can make it grow as big as you want this way and as big as you want vertically, but that's probably pretty good right there. How many is that? Yeah. Okay. So it's working. The lab chain is working better than it was. So there, I fixed it. I fixed a problem with the lab chain. So there's my labs. And then what would I do next? I would do science. I would do red and green science like this. Like there. There's red and green science. And now it wants copper plate. So come here, copper plate. Yes. Like that. There's copper plate, iron plate. Here, let's give you some iron plate down here. Okay. And iron plate. There is iron plate. That should make science. And then science comes out here. And science goes down here. Like that. So there's red and green science. And then I would do, what do I do next? I do, what do I typically do next? Military science? Yes, I think I typically do military science next. I guess it depends if I'm doing a death world or not, but I either want military science or I want my stores. Let's do military science. Let's put military science there. And we need some power. And then give me the things I want for military science. So I want coal. Oops, I moved. I moved at the last second. Coal is here. Okay, there's coal, iron plate. Okay, here again, I'm calling for iron plate, and it's not convenient because of the spacing of the undergrounds and the belts. So in order to get iron plate here, I need to tap into here with a splitter, and it doesn't really lend itself to that. It'd be nice if there was a gap here, but there isn't. I mean, I'm so used to doing it, it doesn't really bother me. But here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. How do you get this iron plate into there? This needs to go down there with a splitter. How do you do that? So what I do is I do this. I take this down here like this. I take an underground and go here like this. So I continue the iron plate this way. And then to get iron plate down here, I use this belt right here. And then this one continues down this way. So I actually take the iron plate off the second belt and feed it down here. Now, if that's going to cause this bottom belt to starve for iron plate, you can put a splitter there. See, this splitter is taking iron plate off the bottom and feeding it into the top. Or you could put one down here to rebalance down here, either way. If you need an extra splitter, you can throw one in there. Okay, so there's coal, there's iron plate, stone brick. And feel free to criticize me or comment or make recommendations on this belt should be here, or why don't you try putting this belt over here. I'm not saying I'm the world's greatest expert on on how to run belts in Factorio. Did I give you the right one? Yeah, there's stone brick, copper and steel. Okay, copper here, come here, copper. And iron plate, you can come down here. Like that. Let's see, copper and steel right here. So copper and steel. And where's steel? Oh, right here. There is copper and steel. And science goes here. Like this. There's science. Okay, now these are not in Roboport area right now. Should I have started with my Roboport area blueprint? That's an interesting question. Maybe I should have started with the Roboport area blueprint and built around it. Yeah, let's think about that. Where should this be? If you plan on building above and below the bus, should I put these down the center of the bus? Should I put Roboports down the center of the bus? I kind of like that, actually. Let's try that. If I put these down the center of the bus, what happened? Huh, what? Why didn't, is there something wrong with that blueprint? Why didn't you get built? Why didn't you build down here? I don't know why it didn't build. It was in the blueprint. I don't remember. Was I standing in the way? Maybe I was standing down there. I don't remember. So there's the Roboport area blueprint. Do I like that? Um, they have to be somewhere, don't they? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Now, what about going up? What about going up? Do I want... You did not get a radar. Okay, this was in the way of the radar. That's what it was complaining about. There's supposed to be a radar right in here. And the belt part of the blueprint interfered with that. That was supposed to look like this. You were supposed to be there, like that. Okay, that's what it was complaining about. So that looks okay. What about going up? What about going up? Do I take this and then start and go up this way with you here like this? Where's my radar? Why didn't you build my radar? Where's the bottom radar? Right there. I don't know why I didn't build the top one. Maybe it was too high. It was off the world or something. There's the top radar. So that looks okay. So from there up to there, there's a radar at the top, there's a radar at the bottom, there's a radar in the middle. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. So let's do that. Give me this. Um, this can go here. Interesting. It's not, there's the top part of that blueprint that I'm holding has a RoboPort and a radar. And I'm holding down Shift and it's not putting it in there. I have to go to the left, I guess, and reveal this. Because it's probably in the fog of war. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not letting me build that because it's fog of war area up here. So now that I've revealed it and put this down here like this. Oops. Come on, line up. There, that was it. Yeah, it was in the fog of war. So that looks okay, I think. Let's do the same thing here. Let's build this. No, I don't need radar there though, do I? No, I just need RoboPorts. Not that one, this one. I just need RoboPorts in this center one here. And you need to go up. Oh, what did I get? I got a little doodad. Where'd you come from? I got stuff. I got junk in my blueprint. I must have made a blueprint from a game and I had a junk box, or not a junk box, but I had a logistic box, and it's in the blueprint. No. Let's see, where is that? Which blueprint? What did I use? I used this one. Do you don't have a box? I must have just copied it then. Okay, I guess it's not in the blueprint. Is it in the? Is it in the? Oops. Is it in the? RoboPort area blueprint? No. No, it is not in the RoboPort area blueprint. I don't know where it came from. I do not know. So then this goes like that. Now, do you line up with RoboPort area? RoboPort area, please. Yeah, so RoboPort area there. And then this would go up like that to there. Yep, that looks correct. So I wonder if I should make this the RoboPort area. All of this. I kind of like that idea. So here, let me show. I'm mumbling again. So the current RoboPort area looks like what? Looks like this. There's a horizontal row of RoboPorts, and then there's columns that drop down. So there's a connection horizontally, but it's at the top of the blueprint. Should I make that blueprint look like this, like an H pattern, like this one here? So if I said RoboPort area, update this blueprint. I'll play with it for a while and see if I like it better. So this is going to be 922. I'm going to change it and see if I like it better. And select new contents. And I want this right here. And I do not want, oh, I can't do that. There's too much junk in the way. Too much junk in the way. I need to change just the RoboPort area blueprint. Here, give me the RoboPort area blueprint only. And let's try changing that. Oh, I didn't want to change it. Okay. Delete this. Delete this. I accidentally changed it. Didn't mean to change it. RoboPort area. That one. I don't need this. RoboPort area. Now, that is what I wanted. But now I want radar in it. Where's my radar go in this RoboPort area? They went in there. I accidentally deleted the radar. So I want the radar in here. Give me that one I just had. Sorry about this. I'm going to correct this right now. So RoboPort area, this one, and I need the radar to be in there. Oh, can't build an uncharted area. Yeah, that's what it's complaining about. Can't build in the fog of war area. Let me go over. I'm just going over here to reveal this so I can put this blueprint down and correct it. I want the RoboPort area with radar in it. This one. Now this does not have radar in it right now, but I need to add the radar. So this goes here. Okay. This is the one that has radar in it here. Give me this. So I want you to have radar on the end. Like that. And I want you to have radar on this end. Like that. You did not get roboports. You did not get power. We don't need both of these electric poles. So we have power horizontally, power horizontally. We have radar, we have radar. You are not connected. You need power vertically. Okay, so you need power, but you do not need radar. So you need to go here. Like that. So that has radar, 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 and radar, and radar, and it has extra power here. We don't need this one. This one's extra here. Like that. So now is that correct? I think that is correct. What are you? We don't need you in the blueprint. The blueprint is only we don't need you in the blueprint. Which one is that? It is this one here. Yes, we just need those. So if that is the roboport area, does that work? There's radar there. There's radar there. There's radar there. There's radar there. Okay, so now the connecting power pole would not be part of the blueprint, just this one. Like that. Okay, so let's update the blueprint. So B for blueprints. Okay, roboport area, this one. Okay, select new contents. Go to map view. Okay, I want all of that. Hold down shift. Okay. Roboport area. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Okay, save blueprint. Okay, now the blueprint is this one. And I think that's correct. Okay, let's try that. So there's the Roboport area. So now let's get rid of this and verify everything's working still. So you go away. There, it looks like they're still there in the map view, but they are not there. It's because my character has not walked over there yet to reveal that they're not there. They'll disappear from the mini mall as I walk over there. If you see that one, see them disappearing there. So now give me that Roboport area blueprint again. This one. And if we go here and line up the corner, like that. Yes, I think that's correct. I think that is correct. All right, so I've got mini-mall, labs, starting science, military science. Then I would do, at this point I would typically do stores. I think I would do hardware store next. I think is what I typically do. So let's get you over here fairly close. Hardware store there. And then logistics store next. Let's get you over here so power connects. Logistics store there. Like that. And then, oh, you can decide what you want next. Do you want belt insert or do you want nuclear? I normally do nuclear store next. Is there room to put you in there? No, it kind of hits the belt, doesn't it? Okay, we'll put you over here. Plenty of room in Factorio. I'll put nuclear store there. Like that. And then we'll put belt and inserter store next, like this. Like that. And I didn't extend my sidewalk, did I? I needed to extend the sidewalk. There's the sidewalk extended. Okay, you didn't connect to power. And you need power over here. Okay. All right, so you can see how I test my blueprints. I'm going to think about this. Do I want to try to compress this a little bit and get these stores closer together? I don't know that I do. Maybe I want to space them out a little more. No, I think that's fine. The constraint was I put the Roboport area blueprint in there first. So now I have to fit the things into the Roboport area. I could have separated them. I could have spaced these stores over to the right more, but I don't think there's any difference. Look at the map view. No, it's fine. I think that's fine. I like that just fine. So I'll say this is part one of creating a factory. This is actually my blueprint test. This is a continuation of blueprint testing. What's going on with these electric poles? What's up with you? What are you doing there? What did I do? Something doesn't look right. Delete. Oh, you must be in the right place. You have to be in the right place there, aren't you? Are you not in the right place? Oh, okay. This column, this vertical column, and this horizontal row of big electric poles just don't line up here. Ah, okay. I don't like that, but I guess that's okay. Why does it look like it's off? It is off, right? This, what did I do? This, isn't this lower than the ones to the left here? Oh, I hit something and it made me move to down or up or down, but okay, so they're lined up. I'd hit something again. I'm running into an electric pole or something. It's making my character move up and down. So there's the roboports. No, I guess they do. Oh, the electric poles are not lining up now. Oh, that one is. What am I seeing? Oh, it's the one where the roboport is. Ah, yes. Okay. That's a vertical alignment of electric poles. I'll have to think about that. The it's messing with my brain. Yeah, see these electric poles here? These are lined up horizontally. That one and that one and that one. But then over here, they jogged down because there was the alignment was different on this one, and I think I just grabbed it and went across. I will look at those before the next episode and figure out what I want to do. Did I put that in the blueprint that way? Is that Roboport area blueprint? Does it have a staggered uh, electric pole now? Where'd you go? Oh, Roboport area. This one. I think it has goofed up electric poles. I'll take a look at it and figure it out and straighten it out before the next episode. So that's what I'm doing. I'm testing my blueprints. I'm making changes to the blueprints using Creative Mod. I'll take a look at that Roboport area blueprint, and it's not a problem. I just got to figure out what I like. I have to look at it and figure out which one I like the best. I'll do that before the next episode. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on that thumbs up button. Remember, you can leave a comment if you have a mod that you prefer over Creative Mod or that I should take a look at. I'd appreciate it. Take care. Have fun playing. See you next time. Bye-bye.